the old lady opened her mouth. Her daughter-in-law immediately extended both hands, skillfully catching the chewed gum her mother-in-law spit out. Seeing her son approaching, the mother-in-law instantly put on a smile, telling her daughter-in-law that marrying her son was the greatest fortune she could ever have. However, just after leaving the airport, the mother-in-law started causing trouble again. She said she wanted to ride home in her son's car, and told her daughter-in-law to drive back alone. Her son glanced at his wife, suggesting they hire a driver for his wife's car, so the whole family could ride home together. But the old lady flatly rejected the idea. The daughter-in-law stood there without a word of complaint. The old lady was very pleased with her own handiwork. All of this was actually intentional on her part, and it was all for her precious son. The old lady had noticed her son was often unfaithful lately. To prevent her daughter-in-law from acting first, she decided to preemptively keep her in check. The mother reminded her son this wife was personally chosen by his late father for two main reasons. First, she never disappoints in handling matters. She manages everything perfectly and can run a household. Second, she has no family of her own. Once she loses this home, she will have nothing. So the mother warned her son. She allowed him his flings outside, but he must never try to change the structure of this family. However, things didn't go as smoothly as they imagined. Sister Jing appeared to be a meek daughter-in-law on the surface, but deep down she was fiercely strong-willed. She absolutely could not tolerate her husband's betrayal of the family. She had already begun hiring someone to investigate her husband. The man found it strange. His wife had been insisting he take baths lately, and wouldn't let him out until he was thoroughly clean. So one day he grew suspicious, and checked the car dashcam. Only then did he discover his wife had been having someone follow him, monitoring his every move. All those things he did in the dark, his wife had known about all along. His wife came as usual, bringing him a bowl of tonic soup. But at that moment, the man glared angrily at his wife, and decided to bring everything out into the open himself. He angrily accused his wife of having him followed, while pretending nothing was wrong. His wife was stunned hearing this. All the resentment she had bottled up instantly erupted. The man quickly hugged his wife, telling her to keep her voice down, afraid she would wake his sleeping mother. This only made his wife even angrier. The man looked at this woman, who had been his wife for decades, and suddenly felt he didn't know her anymore. He had never imagined his always gentle and considerate wife could become so intimidating. And right then, his wife suddenly spoke. "You just wait and see."